welcome back to the Notts County Challenge episode 80, and believe it or not, we are in our 9th season now, third in the Premiership, not third position, third season in the Premiership, as if. We've gone and made a few purchases, so we'll go through them first before we play our first game of the season against Arsenal. Let's meet these new guys, shall we? We'll go through the transfers first, I think, the ones that guys are coming in, and then we'll, as you can see, there's quite a lot out. So first up, we went and paid a record for the club, at least anyway, at 21.5 million going up to 23 million for a centre-back from Gelsenkirchen, German, Christian Blum. Wrong screen. We wanted to bolster our defence up, and we believe this is one of the guys that are going to do it. He looks pretty solid. Heading and tackling and marking up in the teens. His agility is even a jumping reach, so he can jump up as well, which is even better. Positions spot on, and he can play anywhere along the back four really, so he can back up the left and right, so which is an added bonus as well. His current ability is 3.5 star. In comparison with the other guys, he's top notch. We bagged ourselves a free transfer of Christian Benteke, a forward that we all know, and again somebody who's more experienced up front and who can again bolster up our attackers. His finishing's 15, he's not dropping off yet, balance maybe. He is 32 years old, maybe a year or two out of him. It'll be all good, but everything else, it seems to be going up rather than going down. He's not had that bad a career really, 167 and 429, one in every three you could say. Probably not great for a striker, however he still has been putting it in the back of the net, and he has done consistently for Crystal Palace over the years. He had a stint at Liverpool. For a free transfer, I wasn't going to turn it down really. Then Angel Gomez, attacking midfielder from United. They were releasing or letting him go, and any player of United is going to be pretty good. And again, we wanted someone to help out Rolls, or even KO even, or Hose as well. And again, he can play on the left hand side and on the right. He has been out on loan at Hull. There's 7 assists and a goal. Next we have a goalkeeper. We went and bought another goalkeeper, Adrian. He wasn't doing it for me at all. He's unreliable, and it's something that I really didn't fancy at all really. But this guy from Frankfurt, probably a bit more than I wanted to spend on a goalkeeper, but even so, I mean, this guy looks a beast, and to compare him against Stringer as well, far better. His aerials, the command of the areas, communications, all up there, 15 plus. And his agility, I mean 17 agility and handling 17. I was umming and ahhing over him because of how much he was costing. He has conceded a fair bit, 118, 135, but he is getting better. And for a 21-year-old goalkeeper, yes, why not? And again, he comes out better than Stringer. Only about half a point, or half a star should I say, but he has got the ability and potential to reach 5 stars, so he'll be here for some time, I reckon. And then we picked this guy up, Raoul Konjinberg. Again, I'm picking the wrong screen. He's Dutch, he's 19 years old, and again centre midfield. Again, another backup for somebody like Rolls, Lesniak, Maxwell, and quite possibly he might even start because he has got that ability. He's only played 42 games for Feyenoord. Well, actually he hasn't, has he? 18. And Zoal. He's a youngster, potentially be a key player for the team. Again, it's nice to have a Dutch player in there as well. But even so, advanced playmaker, he's got all the attributes for it. First touch, he's got the passing, he's got the technique, vision. It's all there and it's all green. And again, for that centre role, alright, he's coming out just behind Costello, but Costello I see as a long-termer anyway. So overall we spent 42 million. Quite impressive, I thought. And now we go over to the outs. Alexander Zinchenko, he goes for 8.5 to Leicester. Potential to rise to 12.5. He wanted to go. PSG were knocking, but it was actually Leicester that came with a bid. And I think we bought Zinchenko for around about 8.5, and we let him go for that amount. But we do have the extra add-ons as well. What happens? And then we released quite a lot of players: Luke O'Neill, Campbell, Patton, Hilton. Reed actually goes finally. Sorry to see him go, but he wasn't getting any game time. Guthrie, McMillan, Rhino, Dan Wallace. So some of the youngsters, even our under 23 goalkeeper, he's gone as well. Donnelly goes, Babata goes. Some of these contracts were over. We weren't going to renew them. Harker's gone out on loan yet again. Peterborough signs Josh Meekins for 125,000. Got some money for him. And they also signed Sam Byrne as well for 475, which is a steal for them, I reckon. Then Des Peters, Ferguson, Harrison and Fisher go out on loan yet again to Partick, Portsmouth, Colchester and Shrewsbury. And then Daniel Wilson, he's out on loan. 12 grand a month, 13 grand a month. We've got a bit of income coming. But overall, 9.25 million. That's probably our best ever month for selling players, really. And this year, we're going to be going with the diamond formation. We're going to try and give this a go and try and run it through as long as we can. So, the team to face Arsenal, we have Stringer in goal. Mainly because Adamovsky, he's gone and got himself injured. He's going to be out for 7 to 10 days. Abdominal strain. Must have done something in training. We have Paquez, Bloom, Nguyen. He finally comes into the team after not being registered or playing for too many teams last season, so he finally comes in. And we have Borthwick Jackson on the left hand side. And I feel that we have quite good centre backs here, so that can bolster it and protect Stringer and give that extra push instead of conceding silly goals. In midfield, we have Costello and Kongenberg and Lesniak. Gomez sits in the attacking midfielder role with Osunbonlonga and Sterling. Benteke should be on the bench. He is, yes. He's not quite match fit, but he'll be coming on and he'll be making an entrance fairly shortly. We'll have just a quick look at the friendlies that we did have. We didn't start off too well as we're getting used to the formation. We lost to Bohemians 2-1 and we lost to Dortmund as well, which wasn't too bad. We beat Coleraine 4-0. Maxwell, Benteke getting on, Bonlonga scoring 2 as well. And then we beat Utrecht, another German side. Dione, KO and Maxwell as well in them games. So we're starting to pick up momentum. This is probably the season really we want to be pushing for a Europe place at least anyway this season. We may end up trying to get another season in before FM 18 comes out. I'm pretty conscious that's out fairly soon, at least the beta is at least anyway. So I want to try and show you as much games as I can, but also whiz through it as quick as I can as well. Probably got about a week or so. So I really want to push and see if we can at least complete a challenge. We've only won one in this save. That was the second division or first division, one of the two. So let's see where we are when we play Arsenal. Stringer is our key man. That's a bit bad, isn't it, really? Our goalkeeper. Andre Silva is theirs. We are at home. Let's make an impact. Okay, they're going with the 4-2-3-1 wide formation. We're sticking with the narrow. It was getting a few goals in the friendlies, so let's see what happens. Right, we'll skip formalities. We kick off. Right, Rankin Costello to Osunbonlonga, comes forward. Keeps coming forward to Costello, down to Sterling. What's he going to do? You do realise you have Benteke on the bench, don't you? We come forward again. And he nicks it. A Silva nicks it. First save of the game that I've seen, at least anyway. So come on, Stringer, pump it up. Not much highlights. Rodriguez for Arsenal has it back. Plays it to this guy here, Mays. Rodriguez, Brozovic. Right, Bloom to Stringer. Okay, nice and collective. And where the hell are you kicking that? You passed it straight to them. Bellerin comes forward. Wow, God knows what happened there. Talk about ping pong. we're not doing anything here at all to justify why we're in this division. I thought we were doing quite well. I expected a bit more from the players we bought, I have to say. Great tackle by Jackson, who loses it very quickly. What was he doing? He tackled him, he had the ball and he lost it. Coming up to half time. If we can get to half time, good knock. Belonga inside to Gomez, who shouldn't even be there, should be further upfield. Sterling, what are you going to do? Back to Lesniak, to Gomez, inside to Belonga, and get in! And he scores his first goal of the season. He's obviously thinking Benteke is on the bench, he's going to come on. Sterling, on the other hand, not impressed so far, son. Good ball by Lesniak, inside to Gomez, who was that back of the foot, behind his leg? We're doing well so far. Tell the players to keep it up for the second half. I will, but I'm also going to calmly say, don't get complacent out there. And they look a little bit stressed. So, still improve, still faith. Don't get so stressed, gosh. Who's looking stressed? Cronenberg. Or Konjan, but well, it's Cronenberg now. Right. Let's start the second half, and can we hold on for a victory? An unlikely victory. This will be something. Right, come on, Arsenal come forward. I'm expecting them to... great tackle by Jackson. Belonga now has it. Comes forward, great ball to Gomez. He loses it, but Paquez has it, or heads it straight back to them. Okay, do we have the ball? No. Arsenal have it. Come forward. Oh, who was that? Great ball. This is a goal. Oh, great tackle by Jackson. Lobs it up front. Belonga underneath it to Gomez from Costello. He has it. I have no idea where he was going with that. I have no idea where he was going with that. Arsenal come forward. Come on, get the ball away, because this is a goal. We're not disgraced, but we're also not defending well. I mean, what happened there? Paquez on the back post. Where are you? Bellerin pulls it across, and who is that? Paquez. Yeah, didn't follow him. Right, coming up to 70 minutes. We'll make a couple of changes. Benteke can come on. Sterling can come off. We'll have Jet Rolls for Gomez. Straight swap, nice and easy. Oh, Powell's not there. Well, we'll give Maxwell a game. Who's not playing without these guys. Take Lesniak off. We'll leave it as that. 3 subs. Fresh legs. Let's see if we can take the game to Arsenal this last 20 minutes. We'll tackle him. Cronenberg has it and lobs it to nobody in particular. Come on. The Rodriguez now has it. They come forward again. Oh, foul by Paquez. What's he going to do? That's okay. Just a warning. That'll do. Ball coming in from Rodriguez. What on earth has got... What was Stringer doing? So it comes all that... The ball's there. Where are you going? Right, let's get this ball up there. Come on. Ball out to Belonga. Ball in. Try not shooting next time. Quickly go attack him. Last couple of minutes. Right, can we get this equaliser? No, because it strays it straight to the goalkeeper. We didn't do enough in the game. That leaves us in 12th, so we're not doing too bad. Only a -1. It's not as if we lost 4 or 5-0 first game of the season. Not some disappointing collapse. Well, I'd say so, considering we're at home. Benteke makes his debut, and we'll send the assistant to the press conference. A press conference called at Bramall Lane. Oh, that's right, because we're playing at Bramall Lane, so it's not technically our home ground. That's possibly why. Right, first game of the season is a loss. Unfortunate, but it's the way it goes. Right, we're gonna, like I said before, we're gonna try and rush through this season. The main, I think, for this season is try and win something. We've only won one title so far this save. We could do with winning a couple more, I feel. And I think we have got the team to do it. Probably make a few more transfers in January, hopefully. See what happens. But we're looking for a mid-table, top half push this year anyway. So we came close to Europe qualification last year. I think personally we can do it this time round. We have bolstered up every position virtually. It just didn't probably look like it this second half. But still. So we're going to play a few more games and we'll probably come back. We'll come back and play the two big games here, Man City and Tottenham. I know they're both away, but again I want to see where we are against the top teams. We were quite close to Arsenal. 2-1 in the end. Bit unfortunate. More than likely there could be a cup game. If there's a cup game in between time which involves a big club, which we'll probably not go out, or we're more likely going out of, then I'll probably play that. But we'll see how it goes. But as of it stands now, we'll come back to the Man City Tottenham games and see how we fare against them big guys. Right, if you like that video, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. Thank you.